Breaking tonight, we learned a Husker Hall of Famer, Omaha South alum, and Olympic gold medal winner has died. Jim Hartung passed away last night. He was 65. The Husker legend served as an assistant gymnastics coach for the last 19 seasons. But what a career he had. During college, he won 22 All-American awards, 7 NCAA individual titles between 1979 and 82. He was also a two-time member of the USA Olympic team, helping bring home gold for the Americans in the 1984 Summer Games in Los Angeles.
Nebraska Athletics released a statement saying in part, quote, "Jim is a true Husker legend and his impact on the sport of gymnastics will carry on for decades to come. Our department will provide all available resources and support for our men's gymnastics students, athletes, and coaching staff during this very difficult time." Hartung was a member of the inaugural Nebraska Athletics Hall of Fame class in 2015 and was part of the first College Gymnastics Association Hall of Fame class in 2024. Memorial arrangements are pending.